Welcome to this Arnewood 6th presentation. My name is Mark Coleman and I'm Head of 6th here at the school. Like this video, we have produced 3 others we have placed on the Arnewood School website. 1 on enrichment activities, 2 on why study at Arnewood 6th, and 3 Year 12's first year's experience. Hopefully these videos provide you with some really insightful knowledge before we look forward to seeing you on the open evening on Tuesday the 12th of October from 6:30 to 8:30. On the open evening itself, there will be an opportunity to ask questions to our specialist subject staff, find out about the many enrichment activities that are offered, and quiz our current students about their experience to date. If you are unable to make the open evening, please do get in touch, as we will be more than welcome showing you around at a time that is more convenient to you. So today I'm going to talk to you about the main reasons for coming to Arnewood 6th. Our consistently high academic outcomes, the fact that we are your local sixth form, and the staff and student body will really go that extra mile to ensure that you reach your next step, whether that be university, an apprenticeship, or directly into training with employment. Whatever you decide, the grades you get in your A-level and BTEC qualifications will define the next exciting chapter of your life. Here at the Arnewood 6th, we saw a record number of A-star and A grades last year. In fact, 44% of students achieved these outstanding results. We also saw 2/3 of the students get an A-star to B grade. This meant, and this success was drawn about that 90% of students got into their first choice university. Whilst this has been a standout year for academic results, it is by no means a one-off. We have been recognised by a leading A-level performance provider as being in the top 25% of schools and colleges nationally for the previous 3 years, before COVID. An achievement that I'm immensely proud of and is a testament to the hard work and commitment of both the student and staff that have gone on the journey through sixth form. Whilst we have had many students go on to wonderful careers, I have highlighted a few fantastic pathways our students have taken. This really shows you that you can go on to whatever you want to do with hard work and the right people behind you. Here at Arnewood 6th, we are a smaller community with big ambitions for all our students, and I firmly believe helping students at this stage to pick the right courses for their post-16 education is where our success has come from. When applying to the sixth form, you will be given the opportunity to choose 4 A-levels or equivalent qualification. This flexibility is unique to Arnewood 6th, and as on many neighbouring colleges and sixth forms will only start with 3 A-levels, this increased subject allocation will give you the opportunity to narrow your subjects and options at the end of year 12 to 3 A-levels, therefore giving you longer to decide on your career path. Now here at the sixth form, we mainly offer A-levels, and being the only provider locally to offer law, we also offer BTECs, Cambridge Technical Qualifications, as alongside this. The linear A-levels are assessed over 2 years, and students will sit 3 externally assessed pieces of work that encompass both the year 12 and year 13 work. And at the end of the second year, these assessments will be reflected in their final result. Here at the Arnewood 6th, we have made the decision that students will sit an internal AS examination at the end of year 12, unless they intend to drop the subject, or they feel it's in the student's best interest to sit that perhaps external qualification at the end. The summer internal examinations will have the same rigour as the externally impaced exams. This will give the students a halfway progress check, as well as clearly defined outcomes for teachers at the school and universities looking at UCAS applications with a view to taking them on their course. One thing that is worth noting is most sixth forms and colleges nationally have taken the decision not to enter the external AS examinations. This means universities are increasingly looking at students' GCSE results for admissions onto their courses. And with this greater emphasis placed on your GCSEs, the next few months are vital that you are working hard. Another level 3 option that is available here at the sixth form still involves taking A-level equivalent courses, but mixing more vocational subjects, for example BTECs. An example of this may be, as you see on the slide, taking BTEC Sport, which is a diploma worth 2 A-levels, and mixing that with 2 other A-level courses. Similar to that, you could choose a single, which is an extended certificate like BTEC Construction, and mix that with 3 other A-levels or other BTEC Qualifications or Cambridge Technical Qualifications. So the difference between these BTEC Qualifications and A-levels is essentially the method of assessment. BTECs, under their new reform specifications, are made up of externally assessed pieces of work that include examination for at least 1 unit, alongside coursework that could be presentations, practical activities or written work, whereas the external A-level qualifications are mainly examination based. Our sixth form expectation is to gain entry to these level 3 qualifications is for students to achieve 5 grade 5s or higher, with some subjects requiring 6. Outside of timetabled lessons, there are enrichment activities to supplement the student learning. One that is becoming increasingly popular is the Level 3 Extended Project. This research-based investigation is on a topic of your choice and shows independent learning and really enhances a personal statement, as well as gaining valuable UCAS points. Other areas may be the potential of resitting GCSE Maths and English, or following a Future Learn course, or picking up a new language. Importantly, with all of these courses, details will be available on the open evening and shown on the map as you go walk round. So when deciding what qualification route to take, it is important to have a discussion with your teachers and students at the open evening when you arrive about what the course entails and how it may be useful in the future. The best advice I could offer you is that you choose a course that is of clear interest to you and that you enjoy, and you'll be studying in far greater depth, so really spend the time and doing the research on it. Whilst we cannot compete with the big colleges in terms of the breadth of the Level 3 qualifications, Arnewood 6 will provide you with unparalleled pastoral care, support and advice to reach your next steps on your academic journey. During the short time you are with us, you will have a personal tutor that you will see regularly for both tutorials and small group mentoring. Aligned with this, we take pride in providing a bespoke life skills program that includes access to higher education and apprenticeship talks, a week's work experience, an interview program with outside companies, alongside employability programs and Future Learn courses. Students often reflect when leaving a sixth form and tell me about how there was always some to turn to for those important questions to be asked. To support your decision making, we will be running 2 taster sessions, the first for external students on Wednesday the 17th of November and the second on Wednesday the 1st of December for students that go to Arnewood. The purpose of these days is to get a good taste of the qualification on offer firsthand in order to help you make informed choices. Arnewood students, there will be a letter sent out to you after half term about the programme for the day and the subjects on offer. For those of you students that are visiting and listening this evening from external students, please go onto the school website and there will be taster day forms to complete. For those of you that don't live in the immediate vicinity, it is also worth noting that we run a subsidised coach around Everton, Milford, Hordle and Lymington. This will be on an application basis where younger students will take priority. However, it is worth noting though that all sixth form students have been able to benefit from this service to date. We require application forms to be submitted by Friday the 7th of January to help start the planning of the curriculum. All application forms this year can be completed online at the Arnewood School website. I really hope that you're impressed when you speak to our passionate staff and student body, and I look forward to working with you in September next year. Thank you for listening.